So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you for continuing to like, and for those who new subscribers who will be seeing this video, I just want to say thank you for subscribing. I wanted to make some updates in terms of the rice water. So let me take a moment and say happy Mother's Day. I hope those of you mothers or who play mother figures, I hope you had a wonderful day, a great time spent with family. These are moments I live for. So happy Mother's Day, and I hope you had a great time with family and so forth. I wanted to make some updates in terms of the rice water. So in terms of the white rice water, you could use any rice. You could use brown rice, white rice, long grain, short grain rice, any type of rice you could use. So guys, I just wanted to share my experience with the rice water so far. So based on how I've been using it, I've already seen results, not in terms of growth as yet, as I didn't measure my hair, but I don't think any growth appears yet based on the time that I have been using it. So in terms of my hair color and the sheen of my hair, my hair has gotten like darker in color, and my hair has gotten like shinier, and I must say my hair feels way much more stronger in terms of strength, right? So in terms of that, like, the rice water definitely worked for me. And so I wanted to come on here as well to make you a part of this challenge. So because of the results that I've seen, and based on my research, like, the fermenting of the rice have given more results than any other method. So my challenge to you and myself, I went ahead and I did it before you guys. So for this rice water that I'm gonna do, I'm going to soak for 1 month. Yes, I'm gonna soak for 1 month, and I'm gonna see how much of an effect that will be on my hair. But in the meantime, I have some I'm gonna continue to use the way I've been using in my spray bottle, spritz on my hair whenever my hair is like dry and needs some moisture. So I'm gonna continue to do that. But for those of you who want to take on the challenge, I'm actually soaking some rice water. I've put the date on it, and I am going to go and revisit that in June, and then I'm gonna use that on my hair, and I'm gonna wait a while before I share my results. Anyway, since I've been searching high and low for my measuring tape, my tape measure, I cannot find one. So I wanted to basically give you an idea of the length of my hair before I actually attest to, like, saying like these products are actual, well, not product, this method of using the rice water is actually growing my hair. So initially, like, I have like good length hair, especially when I At times I would like straighten my hair. I have good length, so I wanted you to see like the length of my hair. It basically goes to my neck collarbone. So I wanted to show you like the length of that while I have this part like combed out. But most of the times if I don't really comb my hair out, so you don't really see the length, but I have pretty good, you know, length, which I've had like for years. But if I give my hair a little more care, it, you know, it can grow longer. So I wanted to give you an idea of how long my hair is, natural, not blown out. So yeah, it's basically there. And now that I have shown you that, so that when I do the actual rice water challenge, which I've been soaking, so I'm gonna leave it for a month to see how that works. So with that said, I wanted to talk to you today about hair porosity, right? So I wanted to talk to you about hair porosity. So what is hair porosity, or porosity of the hair? It's the ability of the hair in terms of it's your ability of the hair to absorb or retain moisture. So hair porosity tells you how much moisture, you know, your hair is able to retain, and based on this you would be able to know where to go from there. So when it comes to like natural hair, if you're going to take care of your natural hair, you need to know, like, this is a must know. You must know your hair porosity. So why is this important? As I said, you will be able to know how to style your hair. When you style your hair, how much hydration, how much water, how much moisture, how much you need to deep condition your hair and take care of your hair correctly. If you don't know your hair's porosity, you won't be able to take care of your hair. You'll be using like products that might not work for your hair because it needs more moisture, or it doesn't need that much of a moisture, or, you know, the hair is actually getting moisture, however it leaves the hair quickly. And so knowing about porosity will help you with that. And when you know how to properly moisturize your hair, you will be able to gain, like, have new growth and grow your hair and maintain your hair even more. So I just wanted to touch on that with you in this session. So guys, subscribe, like. Oh, and for you who have tried the rice water and you have been doing so, please leave a comment. Let me know how it's been going for you. Let others know your stance on this. And if you don't want to comment, that's fine if it works, but it would be good to know like how this have been working for you, not just sharing my own experience. So I'd appreciate that. So guys, continue to like, subscribe, and, you know, just be here, be on this journey with me. If things that I'm sharing, if you're not up to the challenge, or you wish to stick to your regimen, that's fine. I totally respect that. But, you know, whatever you want to take from the table, I'm here. I'm giving you free information. So yeah, but back to hair porosity. So it's very important to know your hair porosity. Now there are three categories in terms of hair porosity. So you either have low porosity hair, medium porosity, medium, which means normal porosity for your hair, or you have high porosity hair. So for low porosity or flat, it's termed like, in terms of the hair shingles, or the sheets found on the hair, it's like flat. So that's where, when you have like a hair shaft and like the moisture goes down on the hair, maybe I'll make another video to share like pictures of how that looks, but based on my science background, I could share a little bit on that for you. But low porosity, you have low porosity here, you have medium, and you have high porosity, right? So when you have like low, as I mentioned, the hair shingles are very flat, as you would have like, say for example, the covering on the roof, that are the sheets of zinc or whatever, those in the Caribbean would know. But it's flat basically. So when it's flat, it's like hard for that moisture to really get in. So you need a lot more moisture. You need a lot more moisture for it to seep into the hair. So you might have to like moisturize a lot. So medium porosity, if you have medium porosity hair, like that's normal. You won't have to worry about moisturizing your hair that much, because your hair retains the moisture. The hair cuticles or shingles, they are like slanted, so it catches the moisture, so to speak. It catches the moisture, and so it sits on your hair and it seeps in, as opposed to it being flat where it runs off, or it just, you know, it's hard to like get into the hair itself, into each sheet itself. So to touch on high porosity now, right? High porosity is extremely porous. What I mean by porous, it retains, the water is able to pass through. The sheets are pretty much open, like very more open than the normal hair sheets. So the water is able to go in very quickly and very easily. What that does is, when hair is pretty much raised and the water is able to go in that quickly, the moisture that you put in your hair tends to leave very quickly. So this type of hair, or persons with high porosity hair, they'll need to take care of their hair even more. They have to like give it more love and attention in terms of moisture, because the moisture leaves the hair the same way it comes easily and sits on the hair, it leaves very easily. So to compensate for that, to make up for that, you have to moisturize more often and keep or hydrate the hair more often than the other types of porosity categories. So you need more care with that. All right, so I wanted to share that. So, you know, why talk about porosity? As I said, this is good when you're here, because it allows you to know how much water or hydration or moisture your hair retains or accept. because you'll know what products to use, you'll know what products not to waste your money on, you'll know what products that work for you. Because if you're someone who has low porosity here, you would need to, for a person who has normal porosity, they wouldn't have to do much work that you have to do for your hair. Because for someone who has normal porosity or medium, you know, their hair is fine when it comes to moisture. For low porosity hair, you have to do more in terms of moisture, because it's harder for the hair to be hydrated. So you have to, you know, basically it's almost like putting in the care for high porosity, so to speak. So you have to know about this in order to take care of your hair. So for those of you who don't know the porosity of your hair, join in with me. I'm gonna demonstrate how to do so, the correct way to do so, as a lot of people do it, and you know, they may try for a certain amount of time. For example, they might try to soak like the hair for like 2 to 4 minutes, but it needs to be longer. It needs to be at least 15 minutes. So what do you need to do this check? You need a cup of water, room temperature. You need a cup of water, and it has to be room temperature. You need to take a strand or two, however many you need to do this test. You just need probably 1 or 2. You could take it from your comb, your brush. You could take it from your hair. So for me, I took it from my hair because to do or perform the test accurately, I wanted to use like clean hair, because you have to use clean hair in order to do so. So when you take the hair from the comb or brush, or you take it from your hair, you place the hair in the cup of water and you leave it for 15 minutes. Do not touch the cup. Do not shake the cup for the hair to go down. Just let it sit for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, then you would know based on the categories: low, medium, or high. So if your hair sits on the top, meaning if it floats, it's low porosity hair, right? So in terms of high high porosity hair, if the hair immediately sinks, that's high porosity. Or if it sinks gradually after not after, like right before it reaches 15 minutes for the test, then you have high porosity hair. Now, if you don't have any of the types that I explained, if you don't have any of the types I retain, you have normal. I explained you have normal porosity hair, which means you don't have to worry much about you just moisturize, you know, how you would normally do. So as I said, this test must be performed after your hair has been washed. Do not put any conditioner. Do not towel dry the hair. Allow it to air dry. And do not use any hair care products on the hair, just to make sure that the test is accurately done. So a lot of people do this, but do this without having the hair being clean, and all of the items that all of the things that I list previously, this test, when you don't do that, it's not like it doesn't give accurate results, you know. So I just wanted to share that. I just want to say thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening. And, you know, let's continue this journey. As I said, everything that I'm doing, I'm going to share with you. I want your hair to grow. I want you to see results. And, you know, I just want to come on here and, you know, share, you know, what I'm doing and what I do know. I'm not just sharing information that, you know, I don't know. I'm actually doing my research, and some of these things, like, I know because my mom, she's a hairstylist and she's been doing my hair like for years. Some of these things, like, I know, I just never took the time out to really take care of my hair. And now that I have the time, I want to do so, because I've always believed in, as not just because like I'm apostolic, yeah, or I'm a Christian. I just want to be able to embrace who I am, you know, like the whole self holistically. I just want to embrace my natural hair. I don't want to have to like put certain things in my hair. No, it does, you don't have to do that, but I'm just saying, for me, I'm taking on this journey for various reasons. I don't want to hide like my natural hair or put certain products to make my hair appear as though it is, you know, this type of hair when it's not. Because a lot of what we're doing and using these products on our hair to like get different results or different texture, it actually tampers with hair growth because of these chemicals. Because for something to change your hair texture, for something to make it appear as though, you know, differently from your natural hair, they have to put some kind of chemical or something to make your hair change, or, you know. So, you know, I'm trying to embrace my natural hair, and I'm trying to, you know, I believe in like accepting yourself, like embracing yourself. And when you have like that mindset, like, I have proven this over and over, when you have like that mindset, like, things tend to flow. Like, you will see like hair grow. You will feel, when you're at ease about it, like things tend to happen. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Thanks to you guys for watching. Take care, stay safe, spread love, love yourself, and just embrace who you are. Embrace where you are at the moment. Don't focus on other people's success or what people put out there. Try to focus on you, because sometimes what people put out there is not actually, you'll be surprised to find out what's going on, you know, when you dig deep, or you find out what's going on behind the scenes. So just be yourself, just do what makes you happy, work on your goals. You know, it doesn't have to be, once this is your goal and you feel strongly about it, you feel good about it. Right now I'm off topic. I don't know why I'm going there, but yeah, I'll leave that there. But it just came out, you know. God bless you, and I appreciate you guys. Take care. So yes guys, this is my demonstration of the hair porosity check or test. So what I went ahead and did is You could get the hair, as I said, from your comb or brush, but I took this out of my hair. To make the test accurate, I just rinse it under the pipe so that the hair would be clean and free of any products. As I said, that's the right way to perform the test. So I'm going to go ahead and place my hair in the cup, and I'm gonna leave this for 15 minutes, right? So I'm gonna leave that for 15 minutes. Here's my hair. I'm gonna place in here. When you place in here, you don't do anything to the hair. You just leave it for the 15 minutes. Now, as I said, if the hair doesn't sink, that means you have low porosity. It's low, right? If the hair immediately sinks or sinks before the 15 minutes, that is high porosity, right? So that's, and now the medium porosity, right? That would be like normal if the hair is in the middle. So guys, I'm not sure if you could see clearly, but I have about 5 minutes to go, and the hair is still on top of is at the top, so it's basically floating right now. So that means I have low porosity here. But let's see, wait 5 minutes more because to be accurate the test must be 15 minutes. A lot of people might do this like 2 to 4 minutes, but that's not accurate based on my research. So yeah, to do this correctly along with the other steps, you need like 15 minutes. So as you can see guys, it's been 15 minutes and the hair hasn't flowed, or the hair hasn't sunk, I meant. So I definitely have low porosity here. So there you have it.